Do you find more peace within the walls of your home than in crowded bars or busy streets? Some might say you're missing out or assume you're antisocial, but loving to stay at home is perfectly valid, and it actually reveals some fascinating things about your personality. In fact, preferring a cozy night in over a loud night out can highlight a few unique strengths and hidden perks that might surprise you. First off, many homebodies are introverts. They recharge their energy with calm solo time, while extroverts gain energy from being around people. If you thrive in the quiet of your living room, it doesn't mean you dislike people, it just means social gatherings can drain you. So you refuel by being alone or with one or two close friends. In other words, choosing a home is how you recharge, which lets you bring your best self when you do decide to go out. Beyond introversion, many people who love staying home also have a high sensitivity to stimulation. This isn't a weakness, it's a fine-tuned awareness of your surroundings. Loud crowds, bright lights, and constant noise can overwhelm you, so you prefer the gentle, controlled atmosphere of home. By choosing a quieter setting, you're not avoiding life. You're practicing smart self-care for your senses by giving yourself a break from overstimulation. Another trait of people who enjoy staying in is a strong sense of autonomy. You're guided by your own compass rather than by the crowd. You choose activities because they genuinely interest or fulfill you, whether it's cooking a new recipe, diving into a book, or enjoying a hobby, not because you're trying to impress anyone. This independent streak is a real strength. You create your own fun on your own terms, which shows confidence and a clear sense of self. In fact, being content on your own means you truly enjoy your own company, a sign of healthy self-esteem that not everyone has. Now, let's debunk a myth. Loving your home doesn't mean you're lonely or friendless. In fact, those who embrace solitude often form deeper, more meaningful relationships with the people they do connect with. It's a classic case of quality over quantity. Because you're not out socializing every night, you have more time and energy to invest in a few close friendships or family bonds. The result is strong, genuine connections, rather than a bunch of superficial acquaintances. So while some might think you never go anywhere, you know your social life is rich, just in a more intimate way. Also, preferring to stay home shows that you respect your own limits. It takes maturity to say no when you know an activity would leave you exhausted. Opting for a quiet night in isn't about being boring, it's about being mindful of your well-being. You recognize when you need rest, and that self-awareness helps you avoid burnout. In fact, the person who heads home early might be the most emotionally intelligent in the room because they know when to recharge. Listening to that inner voice that says, "I need a break," is a form of self-care and resilience, and it's something to admire, not criticize. Now, let's talk about creativity. Many people find that their most creative ideas pop up when they're alone in a comfortable space. When you're at home, free from distractions, your mind has room to wander and connect ideas. You might discover that a quiet evening leads you to solve a problem or spark a new idea for a hobby or project. Solitude gives your brain the breathing room it needs to be inventive and reflective. It's no coincidence that great writers and thinkers often seek out solitude. It allows inspiration to strike without interruption. Enjoying staying in doesn't mean you never go out. It's all about balance. Many homebodies still love seeing friends and exploring the world. They just do it more selectively and on their own terms. Perhaps you'll meet a close friend for a coffee chat, or you'll host a cozy game night at your place instead of going to a loud party. There are plenty of ways to stay connected while honoring your need for downtime. You get to socialize in a way that feels comfortable and meaningful to you without overextending yourself. In conclusion, loving to stay at home isn't a flaw. It's part of who you are, and it might even be a quiet superpower that helps you thrive. By taking care of yourself, focusing on meaningful connections, and giving your mind space to grow, you're doing something incredibly valuable for your well-being. So if anyone calls you boring or pressures you to get out more, remember that there's real strength in knowing what you need and honoring it. There's no reason to feel guilty for enjoying the comfort of your own space. In fact, a peaceful night in can be the key to a happier, healthier you. So the next time you curl up with a good book or your favorite show, relish it. You're not missing out on anything. You're recharging and nourishing yourself, and that's something to celebrate.